welcome to Issues and Society podcast. This is an interesting episode, and today we have wonderful guests in our midst. We have Gold. Say hi to the people. We have Abuja Lagos boy.
For the culture.
One person, different nationality. Then we have Casino. See, you said you were called his name.
ODG.
ODG Casino.
Casino. One. Counterfeit.
Anyways, today we are going to be talking about marriage, but from the singles perspective. Some people feel like single people should not have a say about marriage, that they don't have experience, so they don't know what they're saying. That all they're saying is they're blabbing and all of that. They're living in Disneyland when they talk about marriage. And single people have come to debunk that they know what they're talking about. These people here are representing the single people of Nigeria.
I beg you. I need to get set like that.
Single association of Nigeria, and they are here to say we have expectations. We have what we are expecting from marriage. We know what marriage should be like, and that's what they want to let us know. First off, there's a high rise of divorce rates and wrong marriages. In short, people are complaining. Things we are seeing in marriage now is scary. So, what do you think is the reason why many marriages are failing? Let's start with Coach. What do you think is the reason why many marriages are failing? Do you have an idea? Is there something you want to say?
Okay. Okay. There are so many reasons why marriages are failing.
Okay.
And most especially they boil down to like personal reasons. And one of those reasons should be failed courtship. But they failed to realize that the courtship actually failed. This is because
Word.
So instead of accepting that there has been a failure in their courtship, they proceeded into the marriage.
Okay.
And on getting to the field, they discovered that what I was saying or what I was hoping for is not what I am getting. So at that point in time, the only option is to opt out from it. And then other reasons are inability to understand this person. And they feel like love is enough. I don't really think love is enough. So if you don't understand someone, when you get there, you just
You say, before we go over to others, if you say love is not enough, so what do you think makes marriage work? I mean,
What is enough?
what is enough? Okay. I think understanding should be enough. In understanding, you get to tolerate the person. In understanding, you get to accommodate that person. In understanding, you get to learn to love that person over and over again. But if you put love first, oh, I love him, I too love him, I too love her. When you get there, small things, little things will just make that love to fade away. And without the understanding, the tolerance that was there from the onset, you just let the person.
So you can love a person and not or tolerate the person.
Exactly.
Okay.
Wow. So, Abuja Lagos boy, how far?
Are you sure I should go now?
Okay. Kasi, let us know, what do you think is the reason why many marriages are failing?
Okay, so I would say first of all, as a single person, before going into marriage, I would like to say we as singles, we should ask ourselves, what is marriage? It's not that I like this girl, I love this girl, she's beautiful, her shape, all those stuff. It's not about it. And
that's part of it, Sha.
Maybe to the guys, but for me, marriage means more to this little stuff. So the reasons in my own side, I should call respect inside, because most times the way you some people do their own thing, like when they are married, the way they do their own thing is not ringing a bell of understanding and other things. For example, let me say you are married. Before you both got married, at a time of maybe courting or dating, you were just doing all this wife material.
Oh, no, you not marry, you now change.
Then at the end of the day, when they marry you, with the whole loud wedding and the money spent, in the morning, when they tell you, okay, come and make breakfast, you'll be like, if you cannot enter the kitchen, don't disturb me. So I think there are few like little things that maybe it won't even bring up like fights or something, but there are little things that you do
that shows that you don't respect your partner.
Exactly, respect, and then you understand, because the love is something that just paints the whole thing off.
So if I get your point, sorry, it means like consistency in the things that you used to do when you were.
If you know how you're doing the time you are busy.
Boys, they go out too now. If you even when you toast girl, the things for you they
Exactly.
Pressure.
You are getting hard gifts, you are buying hard things, and
True.
You're calling often, you're texting often.
I think this is why I think it was Pastor Kingsley who said that date your wife even in marriage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't do all these things when you're dating. And do not enter marriage at all.
Yes. You are lasting time before marriage, and then after marriage,
Than his mother.
having papa t-shirts and wrapper, you're tying it at home.
Well, I think there's a balance into this thing now. The balancing is like me now, personally. I really like start waiting, I know if it finish.
Exactly.
You get. So the level of romance I'm going to introduce to you when we start talking is the same thing. I'll make sure it's the same energy I would maintain. So me and my guy with some of our female friends, you know, we went out one night and then they came back to my place. They crashed in the morning. I just wake up in the morning. I say, my guy, don't go buy bread and egg. They fry. Yes, still they sleep. Why you do all these kind of things? Why? I told you guys, you're not romantic. I won't do it. If we go out next time, don't expect me to do it. In fact, they were even shocked in the morning. They say, why are you not praying? They notice I don't play my worship song on that. Because in the morning I'm waking up, I'm doing my morning routine. I will stand up to start frying egg for you. If I fry egg today, tomorrow you expect me to fry egg. Next tomorrow you expect me to fry. I like consistency. You get, so I like to do whatsoever, you know, that I know I can keep up with. You get, so as much as trying to please the person and all.
You see, marriage, I don't know, but I don't know how this will sound to people that are married. I hear some people say, I married the husband of my youth. I married the wife of my youth. Husband of your youth, don't open your eyes. Wife of your youth, don't embarrass you for family.
Don't pressure you.
Exactly. So I believe while we are courting or dating, I know we both have goals. And those goals that we both have, if you really if you really want us to, you know, get attached to each other, we should tell ourselves our goals and help each other push ourselves to it.
When you see people that divorces, people that come out of failed marriages,
yes,
what comes to your mind? Is it the first thing that comes to your mind, is it what were they doing when they were courting? Why didn't they see this red? Because personally, I've stopped asking that questions. From the Christian perspective, it's worse. Because when you say failed marriage, the next thing they ask you, didn't you pray? It's your husband. You know that. Don't even do that. So when you see people that come out of failed marriage, what comes to your mind? I wish I was going to talk.
Okay, I'm still answering the same question. I feel like most people don't know why they got married. I don't know if it's Bible that said, I mean, a wise person talk and say, once the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. You get, so most people don't have reasons why, and that's why most times I like to be blunt about some certain things. If I see a girl that I like, for example, and you know, I don't want to date her, but I just like her and I just want her to be my girl, for example, I'll state it clearly. And you may not like it, you may say this and that, but it's just what it is. Most people get married because of so many reasons. Sometimes they feel time is running on their side. Yes. And it's painful because before we used to say it's ladies that feel that way, even guys. I have a lot of male friends. Yes, wow. Right now, you get time is running on their side. You know, they feel like some other persons feel like once you get married, that's when your life will be better. God will start blessing you. So at the end of the day, you get married and the frustration doubles. So you made mention of goals. The purpose of marriage is to, that's why it's called a life partner, is to complement each other for your individual goals and collective goals. Another thing again is that even your separate goals should have a way to relate and connect with each other. I used to tell people, you cannot, for example, you cannot hate kids and get married to someone that not even love kids, that wants to own a school.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
It's not even about loving kids. You cannot get married to someone who this example is funny, who don't like watching film, and you are a filmmaker.
Yes.
These things makes it easy to cheat.
Yes.
I am so sold out to Chelsea, but you don't even want to hear about Eyimba, not to talk about football.
Once the person finds someone who gives them that attention,
that's it.
Thing.
Some people say when you're with somebody, find what interests the person, and if you are trying to love it, yes.
Yeah, you can grow.
You can love your partner. For me, most of why relationship or marriage breaks from my own part, apart from other mini characters that are not good, or something you've hidden and then at your husband's house you are performing it, or your family has performing it. I would say third parties do a lot.
Third parties, this thing is dicey.
Third parties.
I always say that marriage is not black and white. There are some issues that would have been settled properly if there was a third party involved. Because the two people involved want to be right. Nobody wants to be wrong. But once there's a third party that can be neutral,
yes.
The person will point out some things.
Although we are not doing this third party matter, now I concern now.
But at the same time, some third parties,
some third parties are not good. That's why I said from the experiences I've seen from neighbors and
the best way they call it for an area, whatever.
or something. They are like I mostly listen to this. There's this show on TikTok that I usually follow, one female judge like that. Yes. I used to follow up with her some of her videos, and the one I've seen with my eyes, this man, because of the wife, I don't know how the wife said to Congo carry phone, Congo they read with him, the chat with him. That was how this man beat this woman, and then her 4 months pregnancy went off.
Wow.
Till today, he's in curfew. Till today, he's in curfew.
We understand. If you don't understand what he's in curfew means, it's a problem.
Not just that. That chat that she read on his phone is the problem. People from the streets are like telling him, this is your wife, from here to here, this one, that one. And then I saw as they tell the man,
they tell the woman.
I don't really know.
Causing tension in the
yes, that's why I'm saying that sometimes don't take your personal issues outside. That is what
Do you know why I don't want to agree to the third party thing? What if your wife's third party dies? No. What if you travel abroad? I mean, like, what if you grow? So I feel like it is best for me and my wife to learn how to handle our issues.
But in a situation where the issue is now beyond both of you, you're trying to make her see reasons. She's not seeing now. She's trying to make you see reasons. You are not seeing.
If I follow that talk now, the company I say I don't marry. Look, I consider that I'm not get experience. Let me tell you something. Number one, let me just advise you. You may take it, you may not take it, but it works for me. Never be in a relationship where you can't communicate properly. See, there's something I learned. The fact that I even put this in my friendship. The fact that I'm having a confrontation with you and an argument with you, even in a workspace, even with your boss, the fact that I'm having a friction with you does not make you my enemy. One thing we do is that we, especially as Nigerians, we don't talk to trash matters. We talk to the right.
Yes.
So at some point, you don't know you have hated your partner. You love the person, but you have resentment towards that person because you do not agree that they fried the wrong egg and they boiled the wrong egg. So, I'm having this. See, oh God.
I told someone one time, that okay, one of my exes, I told him.
You go, they talk true now. You told somebody. Which one did you tell somebody?
So I told him one time that, see, we were having an issue, and I said, we're not fighting each other. We are trying to trash this issue. If we fight, if you see it as you're fighting me, or you're correcting me, or you're trying to make me see that I am wrong, we're not going to come up for you. Let us come together and put this issue as a big elephant in the room and together trash it. So I cannot agree with what he says. But sometimes before the things the communication are key. Communication. Outside is not that I don't change my dog. Exactly. If you jump someone that you will communicate from now to tomorrow,
you know, understand what they talk.
Oh my Lord.
So comprehension is. It's not just okay talking. We are but then the person is not even understanding. I don't want Grace say this thing what I do. I don't even understand say it ain't wrong. All my own be say now so it be make it just stay like that.
I think it's like a social construct for us, especially in Nigeria.
Yes.
One thing is that everybody, like growing up, even in our homes, like our siblings, everybody wants to sound smarter than the other person. You go Nigerian group chat, normal group chat where they get keyboard up. Person go one day act like say now my point now the most important. I can speak English. Everybody just want to sound right. And the reason why I'm saying this thing is because like I've been exposed to like being close to people that probably grew up abroad or that are non-Nigerians. And now that time I come to learn say when you get issues, this thing not be fight. It is actually an attempt to solve the issue. But me, from where, I'm like, how can you tell me that I am telling you as a man? So when I come para finish, they'll come tell you, okay, I love you, we'll talk later. I love you, and we fight. It sounds weird. Because I've dated people that I can die for if we fight like this. Cut calls, nonsense. But they'll tell you, okay, all right, I can see you're angry. It's okay, I love you. We'll talk later.
Yeah, for people too, I used to tell, now let me bring this to my friends. I tell my friends whenever we're having issues that it is a dialogue, not an argument. So I want you to release every tense atmosphere around you. First off, this before if the person do me something wrong, and I want to talk, the first thing that disclaimer for me, I'm just gonna say, we are not having an argument. I am not confronting you.
True.
It is a dialogue. I'm trying to see your perspective. I want you to see my perspective. And before we proceed, I need you to understand that two truths can coexist. So you may say something that's right, even though I don't agree with it. And I may say something that is right, even though you don't agree with it. All I want us to do is get to a safe landing where we understand each other's perspective. The reason why we have friendships, and dare I say marriage, that stayed for years, it's not because they are perfect.
Sure.
If you have old people, grandparents, ask the man. There's some, I think it was foreign married people, old people. The man said something, their grandchildren were videoing them. It was a funny video. The man said, this thing she just did. She has been doing it for past 17 years.
There's this conference.
He said, she has been doing this for the past 70 years. But in this generation, everybody knows that. We can change our Nigeria. All our children.
No, this thing you said is something that I wanted to say. I wanted to just tell us that do you know there's not every issue that should be solved or that can be solved?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't let things go.
Yeah.
We cannot
see. That's not talking about people back there that will not change. So you choose either to live.
Yes. Understanding and tolerance.
There's another person who can live with you. So just move on.
All of them, they sound smart though. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because everything we are saying is also going back to everything we've been saying. You get? So the thing is that's why the only reason why you can tolerate any excesses is because beyond the fight, beyond the argument, there's purpose in view. That's why I say everything. So I'm not going to tolerate rubbish when they support me for what I do. So you have to say, even if she they talk too much. I know saying I won't go up tomorrow. Now she go help me arrange my file. Now she go tell me to that you get. So if all these things, that's why people don't know why.
That's where value comes in.
Exactly.
Send me your account number. I will save it. I will save it.
You know, there was this conference I attended. That was like around 2018 or 2017 thereabout. I remember they brought up this husband and wife, though they were old. That's like in my church.
Yeah.
They had this youth conference. I mean, I attended. Then they gave us a chance to, like, you know, they opened up a space to drop questions,
Okay.
not like anonymous page.
Okay.
Then they set it on projector. It will project to everyone's view.
Okay.
Then your question will be shown.
Yeah.
Then I asked a question, and to be lucky, my question showed that. What I asked was that during the years of, like, you've been living with her since you married your wife, have you ever had quarrel with her or anything? Maybe disagreement or quarrel? So this couple, the husband answered and was like, 50 years of their marriage, funny enough, they have not, like, argued about anything.
No.
They have not, like, quarreled. That though women nag a lot, but
That man is holding a lot of things inside.
exactly, because you cannot be with, like,
I know the funny thing.
your fellow human
There's somebody
being.
he's talking to. There's somebody he's venting to.
Now waiting I want to talk
Exactly.
to.
Somebody
Exactly,
is venting
because
to.
you can't be with your fellow human being and then you are both playing right. There is no wrong. There is no complaint. There's no disagreement. Or maybe now this one could just come and say, just shape in a family.
The man is not talking for the sake of peace, but there's somebody he's venting to.
No, that's
There is
true.
nobody that is venting to. Maybe he's trying to patch his family's life outside.
Exactly.
It's not possible.
No, it's not possible.
No.
But the next one, you must have had this conversation
50
for
years of
Actually,
marriage.
this place,
50 years of
when
marriage.
we keep the
Yes, let's
that
keep
side.
It's not even that one. That's not what we don't care about.
We
What's
don't
going
care
on outside.
about it.
As
But
long
if
as
this
it's
is
not,
what if this is with this
if
thing
it's
he's saying,
true,
if it's stress,
he's talking to someone.
Exactly.
Men will always want someone that they feel
50 years of
comfortable
marriage,
with.
then
Yeah.
1 month of 1 month, 2 weeks of relationship. On the first day, now they send me say, you are doing a lot. You're not a good person. I say, is it because I'm too nice? I'm like, I'm not a good person.
Something else I want to point out. Have you noticed that? Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, this one.
You're on Twitter.
I don't understand.
Have you noticed that?
The one that here, they fear me.
Have you noticed that people are setting the standards people are setting now, the things that people are calling red flags now. Sometimes I see something I'm like, are you mad? Are you just trying to look for issues? Now when we come to it and we say to press toothpaste for me, it's not red flag.
But no, wait.
I mean, you know, it's a red flag.
It's a red flag.
So
It's not a deal breaker, but then it's
wait, calm down. So you are trying to tell me now that you get a man that is everything you want, but you press toothpaste for me too.
As a guy, putting on necklace for me,
It's a red flag.
don't give me signal, say the follow woman. It's a red flag.
no. The thing is, it's not a deal breaker for me, but then it's something that we have to
And more
work
people they do too.
work
So
on. Why did you press toothpaste for me? Do what happens? Why did you press that for me?
I'm sorry you wait.
So what will you do about using knife to separate the toothpaste?
I don't understand. You finish your market.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
This is not
Let's pretend the tooth.
Okay.
No, pressing toothpaste for me though. I don't go marry that. Because they will throw me from house. My life.
I watched staring only Alex. She was like the major character in this movie. This girl finally married her husband, and I think that person that she married was Stan, something like that. Though the film don't teach her. This girl was being all nice and wife material to the guy. Eventually, they got married. On the first day, like after their wedding to be then, the next day, the girl just entered toilets, rubbish toilets, go back, go like that, no flush. Stan woke up. I was like, Damn, what kind of rubbish character is that? He had to keep
This is what
coping.
he said earlier on, inconsistencies.
Exactly.
But me, I'm talking of unrealistic standards.
It's not even this place she's even going to is something else that I want us to talk about. The one she's talking about now is cohabiting.
Is this cohabiting?
Because
This is
Why lots of these
Do you think cohabiting is? See, okay, leave the spiritual aspects.
Okay.
see,
Aside.
Spiritual, religious,
Keep on one side.
put spiritual,
Maybe it's not
put anything you want to put it.
I don't think it's necessary.
No, you can put it because spiritually, I don't see it as a bad thing. So everybody have their own spiritual level and knowledge
I
or
feel
whatsoever.
like the only reason why cohabiting is a sin in Christianity is because of the fornication.
You're already calling it a sin, no? It's you that's calling it a sin, Sha.
Yes, exactly.
You just said it's a
Also,
sin.
why
now.
people are against cohabiting
Uh-huh.
in Christianity is because of the fornication.
Okay.
That is bound to happen.
So people,
So what about those who are not
yeah, but they visit, they collect their 10%. You know,
I know that this is where we are going to come from, but you see, it's not like our fathers or our church people don't know that sometimes this thing happens. They want to tell themselves to believe that it is not happening because you people are living apart.
okay.
Let's follow them in their daily. Let's follow them that when you're living apart, it's not happening. But when you stay together, the urge is more. I mean, you're attracted to this person. Except you're waiting for inner beauty.
No, everybody have their own. Like I said, everybody have their own. Me, I don't like to talk about this cohabiting
I know,
thing.
let's talk about
Because-
it, but it's so controversial. Yeah, you won't get to another business.
Why?
But let me,
Cohabiting is good. Cohabit.
it's good to mix them. No, it's good.
I don't care.
how many people you cohabit?
See, let me tell you.
So you cohabit with the guy, but you yeah, you
Oh, sorry, I'm
cohabit
following the point. Okay, guy.
you cohabit with the girl
Uh-huh.
for 1 year.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't work. You
Uh-huh.
guys break up. You
Uh-huh.
cohabit with another person.
Yes.
it's wasting half.
So, okay, so is it better to not cohabit at all, marry and
Who
divorce?
said the real reason why?
Is it the competition?
No, now.
Is it competition to make that make that what's the word now? Oh God, make you show Jesus. That makes marriage work.
Let me simplify it for you.
No,
So what is
there are things you find out.
Yes.
Like you find out firsthand before you get into the
There are
marriage.
some people that cohabit for 5 years and still get married, and that marriage does not last.
See, unless you don't get sense. No. See, unless
But you know there are still people that
let's-
do not cohabit for one
let's-
thing.
I
People
want.
have successful marriages.
Hold on now. Hold on. We already said it's not black and white, but I want us to be sincere. Let's assume the kind of marriage we are talking about is marriage between two people who really wants to get married. Because you can make it extreme and say, because even in marriage, people pretend for 10 years after marriage. People marry for the wrong reasons and they will break your heart, leave you, go, do whatever that's on their mind. So let's assume this conversation is about people who really want to get married. There are some things that someone you genuinely love, will do every morning. For example, if that movie you talked about, if they had cohabited before then, he would have looked for a way to either manage it or get ready for it. Do you understand? It was a pastor that told me. He said, when you are ready to get married, find anything and live with it. He said, when they find you too, you are anything. He said, I don't say anyone. He said, thing. Because you are getting married to someone, just reason say, I'm not putting my sense no day inside this thing. I'm not the standards. You're talking about standards. The thing that cause issue, we have societal standard, we have religious standard, religious expectation, societal expectation, cultural expectation. That one, if we talk that one now, we will talk till next year.
Honestly.
Because there are people that are very cultural and religious. If you join those two, we are gone. Do you understand? There are people that just want to get married for the gram. There are people that want to get, as I did so, and if everybody thinks they want to marry me, not to say you want to do pre-wedding photo shoot. You can do it, but I won't come. And anything you want to do, I won't come. Because what is more valuable to me is that's why she wasn't not on group. I was saying that see, I don't waste my time in wedding. I feel leave reception for when I know that they chill. I go house. Just give me my wife, make I dey go. Because the purpose of marriage for me is marriage, not wedding.
This is the one life.
One time.
If you like, do 2 times. My purpose for marriage is marriage and not wedding. So my focus is not once I don't pay that money, and anything you want to do. If you still want to stay in your papa house, stay when you're ready. Come back to house.
Understanding my
So,
somebody like me with
So explanation. Then all the things you're saying is what you want.
Yes.
So you want a girl and she doesn't want these things, these superficial things. She likes the superficial things you don't like or you don't really pay attention to. She wants them and she wants you present. Would you sacrifice for her?
No, I won't. That's why you need to find your person.
You have to find. You have to wait till you find someone.
Yeah.
Let me tell you people something. Let's not be living in the illusion of our self. You may think somebody is weird. There are 1,001 people who want that same thing too.
But I don't really think there is any girl out there who wants fairy tale like this. Like have
in this economy.
Have wedding.
No. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing about priority is that priority changes with age. Priority changes with experience. Priority changes with life. See, that's why I used to tell my guys that if you want to get married, for example, is to say, oh, I need to, we're talking about the outward now. I think it's girls I used to tell these things. I want to get married to somebody, 6 packs, tall, beards, this and that. Let me tell you why. I have seen slim people that the moment they marry, my brother, an example, he'll be like, bro, now in the let be like this. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Now, you are thrilled or freaked by the side beards, for example, now. And why do you like him? I just like his beards. 17, 18, 19, 20 till 25, you like his beards. You just notice that all of a sudden, 28, 29,
he's going bald.
Yes.
things don't change.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
I feel like setting your priorities straight for what you want in life. If I start conversing with you and I realize that everything about you is of the outward, I know that those things are not substantial.
I said something. I said people need to understand that standards should be grouped into different. They have bare minimums, which are basics. They have negotiables. They have non-negotiables. You should sit down, write your standards, all of them, as many as they are.
Yes.
Then start grouping them. Which is a non-negotiable? Like, which is the bare minimum that if you're not coming with this one, more will talk for that. More just enter talking stage. May just be hello, how are you? I just saw you waiting for there.
That's why.
But people don't even know that there are some things, like you said, that there are some girls that they want the 6 packs and all of that. What if you marry a man with the 6 pack and all of what you want, and he gives you your dream wedding, and five years into the marriage, God forbid, he has an accident and gets crippled?
Okay.
You see, do you know that there are many people that I watched a movie like that, and they said it's a true life story. Got married to the man of her dreams and all of that. He got an accident and was crippled. She was torn in between the devil and the Red Sea, in the sense that she didn't want to leave so that people don't see her as a bad wife. But she was in that marriage and she was hating her husband. She was resenting him. Just because it was no longer who she got married to in the outward space and all of that. All those things are superficial. You see it's not wrong for a girl to want to dream. It's not wrong for a girl to want happiness traveling. But like you said, see, I feel like many things that we think we want, emphasis on we think we want, like you said, social constructs from movies.
Mm-hmm.
You see these marriage counselors and counselees, wait there for TikTok now. They will come and paint these marriage content creators and married people, they will come and paint a scenario to you, and you automatically make it your God when.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're trying to live another person's life. These are the things. See, people are wanting to get married based on what they've seen of another person's life.
True. I want to say something that you may not like, but that's that's just my reality. I don't believe in marriage counselors. I also do not believe in church counseling before marriage.
Yes.
Now, and this is my reason. I just believe in myself. Do you know why? Let me tell you why. I just believe that nobody can teach me about something you don't have experience in.
What if those marriage counselors have experience? They're married.
They didn't marry my wife. See,
Exactly.
we need to get to the point where we tell ourselves some certain truth. You are married to your wife for 50 years. Oga, your wife is your wife. You don't, this girl now, we just learn before we start shoot, say she dey finish 7 wrap of apple.
Oh, my
No. And let me also talk about cohabiting too. If we don't live for the same house for a while, I know they don't say she dey chop 7 wrap of apple, but that is by the side.
I'm eating it secretly.
That is by the side. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you are counseling me based on, if talking about religion now, you know, you bring the Bible or the Quran or whatsoever, stories and experiences of people that, let me tell you why I can't take it serious. Because from the religious point of view, you are talking about people that existed years ago. You are giving me example as a woman, they are giving you example of Esther, Rebecca, Sarah. All those people, their dispensation is different. Even you, as a modern day marriage counselor, your exposure is different. They open TikTok in our generation. You did not face TikTok battles. So the things that we, as young people, you know, are our own present day challenges. You that you are saying it, you cannot see it. If I'm telling you that, my wife just wants us to go out on a date, and I don't like it, you not tell me that. What kind of thing is that? You know, when I married my wife, we don't go on a date. By that time, they've not opened some classy restaurants. There's nothing like posing for the ground. Do you understand? So as much as me, I don't like all this paparazzi and all, I understand that anything I'm going for, it is my own dispensation. So if you like, you've handled 100 seminars. You can't teach me how to be married to somebody you don't know. You can advise. You can share your general view. Okay.
Isn't that what they do?
No!
There's nearly wedding, I think 1 year plus, almost 2 years now. And she said something. She's always complaining about that thing, but I think she posted that in last week on Twitter. She said, can older people that are married stop projecting on newly wedded people? Maybe you tell them of how you're enjoying your marriage and this, and they say, don't worry about it because it just started.
Yeah, very soon.
Yeah. Because that you will see is always coming from a negative aspect. And I think they do that in love. They do that in love. Church people, they do that.
So don't worry, when
you still why do you see as it be for the one? You know this with us for the 10 years.
If you see for your own, then I'm not going to see for my own. So please take your advice.
So I think okay, that's a good.
So you are agreeing now. Me, I just want to say I'm recruiting you people. I'm recruiting you people.
Recruiting everybody to some marriage counselors. Yeah. Not personally too. I feel like the people that should be marriage counselors in church should not just be because they are own people in church. I think that's the wrong way to choose marriage counselors in church. I think one way to choose marriage counselors in church is what's it they call them? Apart from all your criteria, make sure the person at least has a psychological degree. Because you're dealing with human psychology. If I have to go to a marriage counselor, if you don't have a degree in psychology, I will not take you serious. Because what psychologists do is they try to understand, emphasis on try to, because you cannot.
Why do you think you need marriage counseling? Sincerely, before going into marriage.
Yes. Why do I even need it?
Because there are certain questions that your head will not take you to.
That is
to
why
answer.
I have my parents there.
It's not still counseling.
They're my parents, not going.
No. Me, generally, I want to see the benefits of.
So are you saying
it's working for people? It's working for people.
It's not saying it's not working. See, so are you just saying that church office should just enter the marriage and whatever you learn?
You know why I like what you people are doing? I'm not answering my question, but that's okay. That's fine.
What is your question?
My question is what is the importance of marriage counseling?
The importance of marriage counseling is standing on the shoulders of people that have come before you.
Go where?
Learning from their experiences and their examples
into marriage before you.
In as much as I will say there are some certain things you cannot generalize. Health, you can't generalize health, and you can't generalize marriage. Because like you said, person has not got married to your wife. But there are some things that are constant key. There's some way of thinking that's more strong. There are some issues that will come. Especially since we're talking of the religious aspect. From the religious aspect where you are not supposed to cohabit with your intended.
Which religion? Sorry.
Christianity. I don't know.
Where is it in the Bible?
Ask your pastor.
No, now.
That is why you go to church.
Go
Ask
that
him
was
something.
don't mean ask.
No, that you are saying the religious aspect, but I'm telling you to show me where God say don't cohabit with your.
I'm answering your question that marriage counseling, the reason is basically to stand on the shoulders of those that have come before you. If you have an issue that you don't believe in, it's fine, it's your belief.
So that it doesn't look like I'm joking. And I'm no for real. Make it look like say I dey catch cruise. Like I said, go where you are. Let's assume that, or let's establish that this thing is delusion. Why am I getting experience from you for something that you are not there inside? That's what I'm saying. Your advice is not changing the character of this girl. Your advice is not changing her life experience. She is the one I want to live with. So
sometimes when they're counseling you, you hear things like they teach you what marriage counseling is supposed to do.
Now you want to answer my question. I like that.
So what marriage counseling is supposed to do is tell you that you are not, reiterate the fact that you're not marrying the perfect person. You should give room for sacrifice. You're going to learn a lot on your journey.
Okay.
They are not telling you if he does this is what you will respond. No, they are telling you that they will arise. There situations will arise where you see some things that or you will not see before. It's something you can talk. Try and talk things through before. The first thing that comes to you should not be separation. The first thing that comes to you should not be divorce. When we spoke about coming together to fight the elephants in the room and not fighting against each other, they will tell you these things to a marriage counselor that it is you and your partner against that event, not the problem, not tearing both of them.
What you are saying now is contradicting what she was trying to say. Because there was something she wanted to say, two of us just shouted, no. No, the truth is that what you are saying is what it is supposed to be.
Yes, that was supposed to be.
But that's not what we see. Because the major thing people focus on religiously is fornication and cohabiting. But I don't even want us to waste time on religion because this is not even a religious.
I'm not even outside the religious setting. What it is now for some people is telling you how to live with your husband.
Great.
So that's where you are not married to my person comes in.
Yes.
Just give me a preamble, like I said, of when there's an issue, learn how to problem solving, crisis management, and all of that. Don't tell me how to live with somebody you have.
I want to ask an innocent question, but very sincere. Are we being serious? Do you want to tell me that you want to get married, you need somebody to tell you that you need to tolerate your husband? Let's know how many stupid people we have moving around. No, because I don't need to get married to a person that somebody needs to advise that this is. It shows that both of you don't even know what you are doing. And who talked about courtship? Someone talked about failed courtship. You get? I'm just trying to invalidate the effectiveness of what you people call it, and that's the truth. What do we do in courtship? What do we spend our time doing? My father needs to tell you, say, this my son, he heard they touch you, so say you go, they forgive him small. They're like, I need to forgive from your experience. Should you see that we are laughing? Because let's not look like we are not. I'm not pushing marriage counselors out of the market, but what you said should probably be what it should be, but that's not the way it is now. Me, personally, I'm not going to subject myself to marriage counseling.
You get plenty this thing.
This guy is 10 commandments.
Because I would like to say that I am my own religion, because I don't even believe in religion, I only believe in spirituality. You get, so I have like my own templates between myself and God, and that's the way I live my life. And when you get to know me, you get to understand the kind of person I am. Not everybody, and now why the only reason I'm talking, like because in a podcast, online I'm like this. Anything.
Okay, let me ask you a question that everybody asks every supermarket is: do you think cheating is a deal breaker in marriage? Not relationship, not marriage.
Cheating, deal
Because straight, yes. Cheating.
Nice.
It's a very, very big deal breaker.
Nice.
That's what like cheating. Cheating is cheating.
So
it's a deal breaker.
So let's say you're married for 15 years. It's all been going well.
Yeah.
No men like to say, sorry, men like to say it was a mistake. So, mistakenly,
It just
cheated.
happened.
You need to
Like,
understand that
Wait.
cheating coming from the side of the men is always a mistake. But you as a woman,
It's never a mistake.
you are a what?
So let's not generalize it. So let's just say it happened once. You always say, talk about this in a different now. Would you divorce your husband over one time cheating?
Yes, sir.
One time cheating.
After 15 years of marriage.
15 years of marriage.
It's good in every other area. And then, so what I'm making bad.
Oh, so you're saying you will divorce him?
Yes, of course.
Mad.
you divorce.
You will divorce.
I don't
You
think
don't-
so.
Wait. I'm sure your husband. Why?
To be honest, I don't know.
That's the perfect response.
To be honest, I
Because
don't know.
I don't know. Even when the relationship
This
is
This person, I have kids with you. I have kids with
See me.
15 years of marriage.
See,
I have kids.
leave the
And this kid thing is another.
There's a tweet that I saw. One celebrity like that. She said, when you're getting married.
Sure, said I said, me see if I'm a celebrity for Twitter.
Right, Nollywood celeb.
Okay.
She tweeted that when you want to get married, you should expect everything because una go share everything, including infection.
Aye.
So this person that said this thing, she don't already see everything, and currently she no gets husband. She just get her children, like one, but something like that. One Edo actress like that. That woman has seen everything in marriage, and maybe self that cheating, no be even why she will do that.
No, I told a friend of mine that. A friend of mine
Right.
posted something, and I told him that if you still think cheating is the major cause of the divorces we have in the world
No.
or in Nigeria, you're joking.
No, it's not even the major.
It's not the major. People still forgive
Just see,
cheating.
I can say that. I can't be corrected, but I can say that Nigerian women you think in a cheating marriage.
I will
Yeah.
say,
That one.
especially when my husband
Especially when
does
there's
everything, including when he's rich. I will stay.
No, I
Please
won't
cheat.
stay.
Make sure you want to
No,
be
I
mentioned, but
won't
cheat.
stay. I won't stay. I won't stay. Irrespective of how rich he is, I won't stay. No, he will still take care of his children even if we divorce.
He is good at everything.
But what now made him bad to go and cheat? He should explain. One time cheating. Do you know what?
You don't have money.
Wait. Do you know one time can turn to 10 times? Like he can go from there. He can go from there.
So I married men. So I think here that I don't know what I will do. I'm not married. You see that's one question. Like if in relationship, I think it's a deal breaker. You go.
Yes.
Why? Because there's options. But in marriage, let me tell you what is going to make it different from me. You're going to put different things into perspective. In marriage, it is no longer about you alone.
Exactly.
Wait, it's no longer about you, except 15 years. So it means basically you don't born finish.
Paul.
Your children are growing up in a supposed loving family. You know, children learn more what they see than what they hear. So they've seen their mommy and daddy in love and all of this. You're training them. Then the husband falls for this. And immediately go back your back.
Things are going to change
Wait.
after
Wait,
that.
I'm getting somewhere.
Let me know
I'm getting somewhere. These are the things you put into perspective. So for me, I think what it is going to do to me is that trust will be broken.
Exactly.
Now see what it's going to be. It's going to be we are going to be living as roommates in that house.
Until you're able
Now,
to
the
fix
children,
things.
the children will still see
See.
these things, right?
No, you never asked me before.
The only
Some
thing, the only
Some people, do you know that there are some children that it was yes, when I mean they said maybe the children don't marry. But there may be something can happen for their own marriage. They don't go meet their parents.
That's when they now
Say
know.
one of their parents will actually cheat. You don't know some parents are. You've heard from the parents' perspective what they think marriage should entail. Our typical Nigerian man here said does not believe in marriage counseling.
first man to say the truth.
Bam.
So please,
You owe me
drop
shower.
a comment. Ask him questions. If he requires us bringing him back.
And please answer my questions too.
Yeah. So if you had a question, if you were critically ill, you had a kidney issue and you need a transplant, and your spouse, male or female, sleeps with someone else to get that money for you to undergo that transplant, you get better and they tell you to see what's up. Are you going to take it as cheating? What's with your action?
Or you tell the person thank you.
Tell the person thank you. Please drop your comments on this video and we'll treat it. Don't forget to follow us on our socials, on Instagram at 71 Media Limited, on YouTube at Issues and Society Podcast, on Facebook at 71 Media Limited, on X at 71 Media Limited, and on TikTok at Issues and Society Podcast. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for watching us. See you same time next week. Bye.
Bye.